my channel. I hope everybody is doing well and is staying safe and warm because it is cold outside. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Revlon Candid range for you guys. So I'm going to be reviewing the foundation, the concealer and the powder. I did purchase this a long time ago, but again, as I said, because I'm busy, there's no time to sit and film, but I got around doing this video for you guys. So this is what it looks like, and I'm going to give you all of my thoughts, my personal reviews and my rating and all of that in the video. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. As you can see, I already applied my eye makeup. I did a very simple two-tone color look, gold and red, and I already went in and I darkened my eyebrows. So as you can tell by the description and the thumbnail, today's video is about reviewing the Revlon Candid foundation as well as the concealer and setting powder. I did purchase this a while ago, but I didn't sit down and film this video. Finally got through doing this video for you guys. So I'm not going to talk too much because I want to get down and I want to actually review the products and tell you what I think about it. Firstly, being an acne prone person and having active skin, you want to make sure that your foundation covers not only the marks, but it also covers the pimples or wherever you're going to have a breakout. For me, when I started getting acne pimples, I was searching for foundations that are like Estee Lauder, MAC and all of that. But for me personally, I didn't even expect that the cheapest foundation would have been the best foundation for me. So if y'all know by now, my favorite foundation that I use to cover up acne marks and acne pimples is my Passion Pro True Longwear foundation, and I got that from discount. It's absolutely amazing. It gives amazing coverage and it lasts the whole day. But coming back to what I'm doing today is I'm going to be reviewing the powder, the foundation and the concealer. Now I did use this foundation on my sister some time ago, but I used it with a beauty blender, and I found that when you use it with a beauty blender, it actually absorbs more product. So I'm not going to be using it with a beauty blender. I'm going to take it on with my Kabuki flat top brush and I'm going to apply the foundation with that. So when I applied the foundation to her, it didn't give me the coverage that I was looking for, meaning like a very full coverage. It gave me like a medium coverage. I had to thereafter go in with my finger and blend out the foundation on a T-zone just to make it look more full, and I had to like use a lot of concealer to get the full coverage. But today I'm going to test it out on my skin and I'm going to see how it looks because every person is different. So guys, the first thing that I want to do is I want to go in with this Clarins Bright Plus Serum. I got this little sample that I want to try out and I want to see how well it works. So I'm going to go in with serum first and then I'm going to add my primer. Also, if you haven't noticed, if you are following me and you are like a OG subscriber, then you would have noticed already that I removed my gold cap, which means I don't have it there anymore. I just went recently and I removed this. I'm just gonna get a scissor to open this because it's so hard. And yeah, I got it removed I think on Monday. I got it removed on Monday. And I have to go back in to put my ceramic crown in. I'm doing a crown in. They wanted to put it back for me, but I refused to because I want to be natural. So this is what the serum looks like a cream, and I'm just gonna pat that into my skin. Let's see how well this works. Now that we have applied our serum, I am going to go in with primer, and y'all know the deal. You Better Work primer is my absolute favorite primer for my face. And I'm going to use my brush and just blend all of that out. So now that we have our primer blended out, I'm going to go in with the foundation and then I'm going to give my thoughts on how the foundation is. I'm going to put it directly onto my face and then I'll blend it out with a brush. So guys, the shade that I used was 440 Caramel. This is 2 shades darker than my skin color. Normally I use a natural tan in the Revlon range, depending on the undertone. But when I purchased this foundation, I remember I had like full acne and my skin was dull. So I decided to go for this color. But also when I thought about it, my concealer is like 2 to 3 shades lighter than my skin color. So with these two combinations here, it actually works. So this is 025 Creme Brulee, and I love the undertone of this concealer because it's so yellow. But coming back to the foundation, I did get some coverage out of it, and this is only like one pump that I put all over my face, and I didn't have to go back in and I blended it out with a brush. I do advise those who use beauty blenders to not use a beauty blender, because the beauty blender will actually absorb more product than actually layering the product on your face. If you want to use your fingers, you can go ahead and use your fingers. Now I just want to read out some pointers about the Revlon Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation. So I'm going to be reading it from the Revlon site. Yeah, the Revlon site. And it gets literally like 4.5 stars. And it says here, Wayless Feel Flawless Natural Finish, and it shows you like all the shades there is. So I think there's like 20 odd shades to choose from. Now it says here under details and description, the skin enhancing natural looking foundation delivers a flawless finish all day long, and it's hydrating. So when I was applying the foundation, I can tell you straight away that it is hydrating, because when I was applying it to my skin, I noticed how nice and moisturizing it was, and I didn't have the problem where some foundations, when they matte, as you tend to blend it out, it starts to dry matte. So when you go back and you move the brush on that spot, it will wipe away the foundation, or it doesn't set like in the place that you want it. Let's put it that way. But with this foundation, it didn't dry matte immediately. It did stay hydrated. As you can see by the light reflecting onto my skin, it is hydrating. But if I have to touch it, it's actually not really bad, hey? So I didn't get any product in my hand. So it's actually very good. So I would recommend this if you have really dry skin. Even if you have normal skin, go ahead and purchase it, because it's going to hydrate your skin. Then they say here, you get medium coverage that feels wayless and looks like your best skin. So guys, it also says here, it feels good with anti-pollution, anti-oxide, anti-blue light ingredients to protect your skin. So it says here as well, feels better without oils, parabens, synthetic dyes, and harsh fragrances. And it comes available in 31 makeup shades. So you can choose from 31 shades according to your color. If I had to choose the same color as my skin, as you can see, I'm way lighter here compared to my face now. I am a natural tan, so that would have been my correct shade. And it says here, this is how to use it, right guys? So it says here, use the pump to dispense the amount of foundation you want onto your dual-sided applicator, our buffing foundation brush, or your fingers. Better to start with less and add more if you need. It's a buildable coverage. As I said, it is a buildable coverage, like natural to medium. If I have to build this up more, I don't think I'm going to get to cover all of these dark marks, but it is buildable. So what I'm trying to say is that if you have perfect skin and you don't have a problematic skin, if you have flawless natural skin, then this is going to work for you. This is definitely going to work for you. But for me that have acne marks and I'm acne prone, it's not going to be giving me the fullest coverage that I need. Let's apply the concealer to our face. This is 025 Creme Brulee and Cream Brulee, or whatever you call it. But I'm going to be applying this concealer. Now I did use this concealer in my previous videos, and the fact that I like the yellow undertone and it brightens up wherever I want to, for me this is again one of a must-haves. And I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to start blending all of that out. So my beauty babes, I am not happy with the way the concealer turned out. Generally, if I had to use it like with other foundations, it does give me some coverage. But again, as I said, I love the yellow undertone of this concealer. It worked really well. I actually brightens up the face, which is very nice, but again, it's not giving me the coverage that I want. On my forehead, I can literally see all of my marks through this concealer and foundation, and then again right here I can see some of my marks peeking out. So guys, I am going to be reading a few facts about this concealer off the Revlon website, and it says here, the Photo Ready Candid Antioxidant Concealer, the natural flawless coverage you want plus protection. So it comes in about plus or minus 7 shades, and the description says here, this smooth medium coverage concealer disguises like a pro with amazing skin protective ingredients without bad ones your skin doesn't need. So the details here is this concealer with medium coverage, camouflage dark circles and puffiness with a jolt of caffeine. Caffeine, oh, that's not good for my skin because honey, acne, caffeine doesn't work together, to help wake up tired skin. It also is excellent at disguising blemishes and other things you rather not see. Well, I have to disagree with that, because if it was meant to hide dark spots and scars and marks, why isn't it doing that for me? Like, why? I mean, I'm in desperate need of that. Why isn't it darkening up or covering my blemishes? Come on. And it says here, feels good with a formula that includes a protective antioxidant along with anti-pollution and anti-blue light ingredients. I don't care about the anti-blue light and the antioxidant and pollution, blah blah blah. I just want the coverage. Feels better without oils, paraffins, synthetic dyes or harsh fragrances, making it ideal for delicate under eye skin. Okay, that may work for me. And a great concealer for sensitive skin. Okay, so you guys that have sensitive skin out there, this is gonna work for you. Flexible doe foot for precise application. Oh, they're talking about the brush. So the brush looks like a, oh yes, doe foot. If you guys can see that, it has like a bend to it, so it is called a doe foot applicator. I didn't know that. Well, we learn something every day. And it has 18 different shades, so there's 18 different shades to choose from. How to use the concealer, very important, because I used a beauty blender and I didn't see the results that I want. Use a plush applicator. What's a plush applicator? Dot our concealer directly onto underneath the eye area in need of coverage and blend it with your finger or a sponge. So that's exactly what I did. I used a sponge and I didn't get what I want. Most darkness and puffiness lurks near under the inner eye. So start there and work outwards. Don't sweep it all over intentionally. You'll get too much of product everywhere. For blemishes, dab a tiny bit on top and further out the edges. Okay, so I actually did that wrong. I did not do what they're saying, so I am going to dot it wherever my scars are showing, like so, and then I am going to take my Real Techniques little, like a kabuki concealer brush, and then they say blend out. Okay, so I'm gonna see how this sets, but I doubt it's still gonna give me no coverage. So as I said, still giving me the same amount of coverage that it had before. So let's go on with setting the face. Now, if y'all know, I am not a big fan of setting my face with a powder. The reason being is because I already have dry skin and powder just makes everything look cakey and it cracks and that's not me. I hate baking. I should bake, but I stopped baking because it was too cakey. Now I just like to leave my cream products on my face, and I use a setting spray and I set everything into place. So let's go ahead and apply the powder. What I like to do is I dip my powder brush into the powder and then I dust it off on the cap. Now that I have my eye makeup complete, I know it's not perfect. I'm not in the mood to do eyes today, but I was thinking, you know what, let's just do whatever I can find on the table. The powder is not my favorite. In any brand, I don't like a lot of powder because my face cakes and it like gets dried out throughout the day. So I went in and I added the powder that I used, the Candid in 002, and what I did was I actually used a big powder brush and I distributed the color all over my face so I could set that foundation as well. Now it does look nice, but again I didn't get full coverage, and when I was applying the powder, if you look on my forehead right there, you can see there that there was no coverage. It actually like removed some product from my forehead, so I'm not a big fan of it. For me, honestly, I would say these three products are perfect for someone that doesn't have a problematic skin. I'm not saying it's a bad product. Obviously, every product that I purchase it for a reason. It must have been working for me back then, but now it's not. But as I said, when I purchased this, I was going through a phase of bad acne. And then after that, it's like, now it doesn't even work for me. I'm happy with the concealer, but I would use it with another foundation. But with this foundation and powder, I'm gonna say I'm not going to be a big fan of it. If I want full coverage and I want this makeup to last the entire day and night, then definitely I'm gonna go for something that's more full coverage. So I'm gonna read out the powder to you guys from the website, and that's what it is. And it says here, photo ready Candid anti-pollution setting powder, set, protect and done. So it comes in, I think, 3 or more than 3 shades, and it says here, our translucent loose setting powder creates a natural airbrushed effect, all while protecting your skin from harmful pollutions and leaving out things like parabens. So I'm not sure if you are like some people I know, their makeup must have SPF, it must have this ingredients, it mustn't have that ingredient. So if you like your makeup to have like you don't want parabens in your makeup, then this setting powder is ideal for you. So let's see the details. So there's a lot of details that they give here. So it says here, our lightweight ultra fine loose setting powder evens out your skin tone and set makeup while it protects. Feels good with antioxidant and anti-pollution ingredients to help fight aging. Feels better without parabens, synthetic dyes and harsh fragrances. Won't turn chalky or white on you. Well, for me, I have to say it didn't. It stayed the same color. I actually like the way it set the dark foundation. It actually brightened up that foundation. Built-in sift, which I removed, minimized the messiness. Available in 3 shades. The powder still translucent with just a hint of tint. So there's 3 shades. So it is still a translucent powder, but it just has like a hint of shade. How to use it? Twist off the lid and open the pulling tab. I will leave a picture up somewhere here so you guys can see a full thing with the stuff in it. And shake gently. Dip a fluffy, super soft vegan powder brush into the loose setting powder and dust all over your face with a buffing motion. Now, it doesn't have to mean that you have to go get this powder and then get a vegan brush. No. Whatever you got, just use at home. If you have the powder, you don't really need to have a vegan brush. I'm just letting you guys know. Reapply as needed throughout the day to reduce shine. So I'm not going to be keeping this makeup on very long because I like to be makeup free, but I've got it on maybe now for 2 hours with doing my eye makeup and all, and it looks good on camera, but in reality it's not so great. So I can see like my marks here, there, and there's some patchiness that's starting to happen, which I don't like. So that's how you use it, and that's basically it for the powder. But to move along and to finish up this look, I am going to go in with my Beauty Hyper Blush palette. Now I'm starting to like this palette. I love the colors in it. It has like your warm pinks, your dark pinks, and your peachy and bronze colors. I'm gonna stick with a very like pinky peach color, this color right here, and I'm gonna apply this. Now with the blush, I would have to say it would have been really nice if they could like add a mirror to the pan, to the casing, because if I have to go on a vacation and I want to apply my makeup and I want to see detailed, I can't really see what's happening here, so I have to use a mirror. That means I have to carry a mirror, but it would be nice if there was like a built-in mirror to the packaging. So guys, to finish up this makeup look, I am going to be applying lipstick, and from the Revlon range, my favorite lipstick is the matte lipstick 047 Dare to Be Nude. I love this lipstick. It is in a mess, but the fact that it's literally like the most amazing nude shade for my skin color, and it actually blends in when you apply a brown lip liner with it. This is my favorite look. I posted a picture a while ago on my Instagram using this lipstick, and a lot of people was asking me like, what shade lipstick are you using? Where did you get it from? How did you do it? Well, this is the shade that I've been using all along, and it's number 047 Dare to Be Nude. I'm gonna line my lips with a brown lip liner. So guys, now that I have my lipstick on, I'm going to go back in with my brown pencil, and I'm just going to outline that and darken it on the outer corners to give it that nice ombre look. And then I'm going to go back in with a little bit now, just on the center. And I think I like it like that. So this is it. I am going to fix my hair and I will be back. So guys, this is the final outcome. I am going to give this entire Candid range a 7 out of 10 because firstly, let's talk about the pros. So the pros is that it's really nice and lightweight. It doesn't look like you're using a lot of makeup. It goes into your skin and it does what it's supposed to do. But with me being acne prone, it did not cover my acne scars, and it didn't cover all the dark hyperpigmentations that are on my skin. So I have to say that it's not the best when it comes to covering up marks and scars and hyperpigmentation and dark circles and all of that. But if you have like flawless skin, meaning when you like have no makeup on and you want to apply your makeup, this will work for you because you don't need to put a lot. You just need to put a little bit and you still have flawless skin. Once upon a time I was there, but let's leave that for that. I enjoyed creating this look for you guys. I hope that everybody that is looking for a foundation, concealer and powder that has normal skin will enjoy this. But personally, for me, I have to say this is not my best coverage ever because I like full coverage and I like to cover my marks. I am going to love and leave you guys, and I hope everybody takes care and look after themselves, and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys!